Let's go and talk about how Adin Ross jumped on the Andrew Tate hype train and used that relationship to make him $15 million. But before we talk about anything, go ahead and watch this video.
I'm in Andrew Tate's house right now. I'm about to go sleep in his bed. I'm kidding. But I'm gonna go surprise Andrew and give him this gift. It's a shirt. Da 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 da. My guy. Yes.
All right, so we're gonna break two things here. Number one, I want to discuss how the Adin Ross Andrew Tate collaboration is so perfect. It's perfect because Adin, for those that don't know, is a YouTube personality. He's supposed to be funny. He's a YouTube streamer, Twitch streamer. Supposed to be funny, outspoken, outlandish, acts like the complete opposite of what Andrew Tate, our famous misogynist friend, just kidding.
Nice to meet you. Andrew, famous misogynist.
Andrew Tate preaches that a man should be a high-value man. For you to be a high-value man, you have to be masculine. You have to talk a certain way, carry yourself a certain way. You have to go to the gym. You have to be strong mentally and physically. You have to be wealthy, rich and famous, and that is what makes you a better man. You have your own path as a man, and you should follow that path. Adin, he's not even walking towards that path. And the collaboration is perfect because they're the complete polar opposites, right? Adin, on one hand, is this, he doesn't go to the gym. He's successful, I get that. He's wealthy, I get that. But he does not follow the path that Andrew tells you to follow, right? Be a man of God, be an individual that carries themselves highly, talk to people a certain way, carry yourself a certain way. Adin does not do these things. Lives in Los Angeles, all he cares about is drinking alcohol, partying it out, and just like a very outspoken streamer. While Andrew says that you should cultivate relationships, create businesses, have a strategy in life that makes you more successful than you are today. So it's a very evident love-hate relationship, and it's a collaboration that we didn't think we needed, but when it happened, it was very, very funny. So Adin decides that he wants Andrew Tate to come on one of his streams. And then we see the back and forth bickering, right? Andrew telling Adin what to do, how to be, and that he is not going in life on the right path. And Adin kind of just like, bickering back at him and then accepting that, one day he'll change. It's just, this relationship was just very, very funny, entertaining, almost like a reality TV show. But it was done on purpose. Adin does not act like, let's just say, Andrew's a little bitch because that is who he is. He's doing this because he has an ultimate plan. He wants to make this very entertaining. He wants you as the audience to be able to, look at this and be like, yo, I want to see more of this. Kind of lure you into this collaboration because he wants to, at the end of this, sell you something. Number two, I want to talk about Adin's genius behind his marketing strategy, right? He took a sweet time cultivating the relationship with Andrew Tate. It wasn't until their second or third time meeting virtually via live streams on Twitch that Adin and Andrew even talked about meeting in person. They had their live streams on Twitch multiple times, met on that, kind of lured all the audiences, both on Andrew's side and on Adin's side in. And then that's when they were like, you know what, I might come to Dubai. Adin was invited to Andrew Tate's villa in Dubai, and he said he might come, right? But it's funny because by this point, both Adin's audience and Andrew's audience are very, very engaged in this collaboration. Adin's audience wants to see if Andrew Tate has the power to be able to change Adin. And Andrew's audience wants to see if Andrew has the power to be able to change Adin into a better man, into a top G, or I guess he's called the bottom G at this point. But it wasn't until their face-to-face meeting that Adin took this opportunity to cash out on the hype and make a shitload of money. So if you go back to the video, on YouTube videos, there's a very clever way for you to tell how much audience engagement there is on different videos. So on this one, if you hover on the red bar, you can tell there's a graph right above that in gray that shows you how much audience engagement there is. And if we click around this area, this is where Adin's audience is the most engaged in this video, right? And this is, if we click on it, where Adin goes ahead and gives you his call to action. As an influencer, there's two ways that I can tell you, my audience, to support me, to buy things from me, to buy my merch. The first way is for me to beg you, be like, excuse me guys, go ahead and please buy my merch. It's my latest drop, it's the best drop. You'll never see these t-shirts again. If you don't buy this merch, I'm not gonna be able to support my family, I'm not gonna have food on the table. So I really, really appreciate it if you guys buy my merch. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go broke. I will not be able to make these videos again. If you, as my audience, buy my merch, from me begging you, please unsubscribe from this channel. If you're subscribed, unlike this video, don't ever watch my videos again. I hope that no influencer that begs their audience to buy something gets anything purchased from them, right? Because that's not a good way to sell what you want to sell to your audience, right? Begging is never gonna work. What you want to do is just remind your audience. So Adin was very smart. He was a genius. He already knew that his audience loved the Andrew Tate and Adin collaboration. They loved the relation between the two. It's almost like Tom and Jerry, right? It was very funny, very entertaining. And he makes this merch, gifts it to Andrew. It's both of their pictures, their faces on it, right? But his audience didn't really know this was for sale. All he had to do was remind you. There was a lot of engagement in that part of the video. Give you a call to action, merch link in the description. All you have to do is click down below. And when you click on the link, it takes you to his site. And his site, as you can tell, everything's sold out. Every shirt that he has with Andrew's face on it is sold out. And each of these shirts is between $30 to $40. So imagine how many thousands of people bought this shirt and how much money this made. And ladies and gentlemen, understand this is just the beginning of what Adin can do from this whole relationship, right? He is now becoming this changed man, right? This is supposed to be episode 2, season 2 of his whole Andrew Tate collaboration hype, right? He is trying to become this changed man. He shaved his head. He goes to the gym. He talks to people a certain way. He carries himself out a certain way. And it's all because he wants to create more hype, right? Now, he might have another drop of his t-shirts, maybe this time with his face and Andrew's face, and both of them are bald. I don't know, but this man's a genius, and this man knew exactly what he was doing. He planned everything out to the T, so that way he can cash out on this whole hype train with Andrew Tate. He knew that Andrew Tate amassed his audience in this cloud pretty much, and Adin jumped on that at the right time and cashed out at the right time, and he's not even done. As always, thank you all for watching. Support the channel by liking the video because the algorithm loves that, and subscribe and join the family because if you don't, my kids are not gonna have food on the table. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.